Good afternoon, my name is Scott Bennett. Today I'm going to show you how to properly measure for your replacement cover. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is a tape measure. You've got to have a tape measure to properly measure your cover. Second thing, if you have rounded corners, you're going to need a framing square or two straight edges. You can use anything for straight edges, 2x4s, whatever you got laying around the house, but you need two straight edges and a tape measure. Okay, here again we have just a square, a rectangle hot tub that doesn't have an existing cover. In this particular case, again, you want to have somebody assist you, which I have my helper here. He's going to hold this end of the tape measure, and again we're just going to measure the absolute widest points of the hot tub. Now here you just want to make sure you accommodate where the acrylic flares out a little bit at the bottom. You want to be the widest point, not exactly at the top, but here at the base where the acrylic is the widest. In this particular instance, again, we get an odd number like 82 1/4. I would recommend going 83, go up 3/4 of an inch. It's not going to hurt anything. The cover's going to function properly, but it's better to be big than small when you're talking about hot tub covers. And again, you do the exact same thing on the width. In this particular case, this is a little 5x7 tub. We get 60 1/2. When you're ordering a cover and it's a 5x7, that doesn't necessarily mean it's 60 by 84 inches. 5x7s vary from 58 by 82 to 62 by 89. 5x7 is just a terminology in the hot tub business. This particular tub is actually 60 1/2 wide, and for a proper fit, I would measure it at 61 for my replacement cover. Okay, so now we're ready to measure the radius corners on this tub. If you have a square, that's the easiest way, and all you do is you simply place it tight up against this side and the flat side of the hot tub, and you end up with this triangle cutout area here. Now if you have a ruler like we do here, we can see that this is the 0 point and that this radius is falling down. And this radius first starts to break at about 5 inches. So you want to make sure you're square on both sides to get the proper measurement. So this being our 0 point, this being where our radius first starts to break, 5 inch, this would be a 5-inch radius tub. Now if you don't have a square and you just have two straight edges, you still do the exact same thing. If I can get some help here to help me hold one of these up, and what we're going to do is we're just going to make a 90-degree point with two straight edges and just hold it up flush against the side, and we're going to push this back until we have a 90-degree square here. Now here we have a 90-degree square. We're going to take our tape measure, we're going to hold it up here and go from that point to where it first starts to break. As you can see here, it's again 5 inches. So on this particular tub, we're going to have an 88 1/2 square with a 5-inch radius corner. 99% of hot tubs have the same corner on all 4 sides, but it never hurts to check and double check and make sure you're accurate. Now here we have a cut corner tub. This is the other type of tub you probably run across. The rounded corner and the cut corner are the two most common tubs other than a square. So the way you measure this, you don't square off the corner like you did on the radius tub. This one we actually want to know just what the angle is here. So if you have your tape measure, you can just put it from point to point, and you can see this is a 15-inch cut corner. Now when in doubt, always go a little bit less, because we're going to take less off the cover, so you want to take less off the corner. If you call this at a 17, which is a little big, we're going to cut 17 inches off that cover, and it's going to come back here, and your cover is going to be too short and too tight. So you always want to make sure you go just a little bit less. In this case, if it was questionable, it's 15 1/4, 15 1/2. I'm going to call it 15, and you're going to be very happy with the fit you get. Again, you could just need a tape measure. A ruler works just as good. And to measure a cut corner tub, you really don't need too much assistance other than the overall dimensions. Now the last measurement that you're going to need, that we require to properly build your cover, is going to be the skirt size. The skirt is the flap that hangs down and hides this side profile of your hot tub. So in this case, this is a pretty narrow lip on this tub. But again, you just measure from the top of the wood to the top of the acrylic. You want to be pretty precise here, so if we throw the tape measure on here, it looks like about 2 inches. Maybe 1 7/8. You can call this number exact. We'll make any adjustments that we feel necessary, but you're going to get exactly what you need to cover this. If you go any longer than that, the actual measurement, then your skirt's going to bunch up. It may cause your cover to sit up and not sit properly, in which case you're going to have heat loss. So don't go longer than you need on a skirt measure. Okay, this is a newer hot tub. It doesn't have the wooden lip like on the last one I showed you. So on the newer ones, the skirt can be a little bit longer and it won't matter, it won't affect anything, it won't cause the cover to sit up. This is kind of a unique tub, and I wanted to show you this because the corner kind of breaks away, so getting an accurate skirt measurement may be a little tougher than normal. So what we're going to do in this case is we're going to use our straight edge again. We're just going to hold it flush to the top of the cabinet, and from that point we're going to take our tape measure again, lock it out here to make it a little easier. Then we're going to measure again from the bottom of the acrylic to our straight edge here, or to the top of the acrylic. In this case it would be 4 3/4 inches. So on something like this, you're going to want to add a little bit, maybe add a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, so that you definitely cover the acrylic. I would say probably a 5.5 inch skirt would be proper for this particular hot tub. So hopefully this has helped you out today and made your life a little easier and less confusing. Again, if you have any questions and you're still unsure about anything, you can always reach us. Our contact information is available online, and we're always here to assist you. So thanks a lot, have a good time, and we look forward to doing business with you.